Aita. Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn what are articles in English. What are the main purpose? Are the reasons why we use articles? But before that, let me go with a little conversation with you people. After this post-COVID, our COVID has brought numerous challenges to us. So all the education things are going on online. So today is the first class from our college, that to be with articles. What are articles? As we all of us know, in English, we have two articles. One is definite article and another one is indefinite article. So the article main purpose is to specify noun, whether it's a definite or indefinite. Keep one thing in your mind, that no noun should go without article, whether it's a definite or indefinite. We cannot say only a noun in a sentence. We have to use compulsory articles along with the noun. So there are two types of articles in English. It is broadly divided in two categories. One, as you can see here on the board, a and an are called definite articles. Indefinite articles, sorry. A and an are the indefinite articles. A and an are the indefinite articles. Why they are called indefinite articles? They are called indefinite articles because they are not going to specify any noun particularly, right? They are used always with a singular noun. A is used as with the consonant sound, and an is used with the vowel sound. A, E, I, O, U. Keep in mind, vowel sound I am referring, not vowels. Vowel sound. Even if the sound has vowel, then if a letter has a sound vowel, then we have to use compulsory an here. A and an are the indefinite articles, and they are used with two. Now, one is consonant sound. With the consonant sound word or a noun, we have to use compulsory a, and with the vowel sound, we have to use an. Now come to where we use indefinite articles. They are always used with a singular noun. Any noun, any noun that is singular in itself, we have to use articles compulsory. For example, when I say, you take an example, numerous nouns are there. You take one example, apple. You cannot say I eat apple. You have to use compulsory I eat an apple. Here an is referring to one, right? That singular noun. I saw a girl in the market. Here a girl is refers to any girl in general sense, not particular girl, in general one girl. That's it. Also means indefinite article. A also means you are using in terms of as a one, right? So it is used with always a singular noun, like a tiger has killed the man in the jungle. A tiger. We are not sure which tiger has killed, but one tiger has killed the man in the jungle. I have read a novel in the recent days. I have read a novel. It means you have read one novel in the recent days. With a singular noun, we are using articles, right? The boy has come to the class means we are saying the boy in general. In general, one boy has come. That is a singular noun. We have to use compulsory articles. Keep in mind. Many a time when we go for evaluation, when we see in the writing, we always find there are so many errors with the uses of articles. So we are to be very particular when we use articles, and that to be indefinite articles. Make sure that a is used with a consonant sound, right? That with a noun. Noun is nothing but any name of a person or a thing or a place. With that, we use noun articles. The second one, The articles gives meaning as one. We have a habit in English. We have a habit of not using one. I ate an apple. Here it refers one apple. I ate a banana. It means one banana. I brought a pen means you are saying you brought one pen. So like that, whenever we use articles, that is indefinite articles, it also means that you are referring to a one noun. That's one, right? Singular. So we always used the article as in the sense as one. And it also means in general. When you are referring to a noun, that is in general sense, when you are talking, we have to use articles. A politician is very corrupt. When you are saying a politician is very corrupt, means you are not saying, or you are not point out or pinpointing any particular point, right? In general, you are saying, I had been to a temple. It means you have been to a temple. That's not specifically you are mentioning that one temple, but you have been to. I brought a shirt. You are in general sense you are saying, right? When you are saying in general sense, we have to use article a or an, but make sure that they are used with a singular noun, right? But you cannot use that article, indefinite article, with a plural noun. We have to use compulsory with a singular noun. Next, this is all about indefinite articles, right? In exams, they may ask you to fill in the blanks with the appropriate articles, and they give in bracket definite and indefinite article are within the choice of definite only. They can give you a or and fill in the blanks with the appropriate articles. In exam, in Google, you can find out so many examples are there, are in the textbooks. In your high school or in primary schools, you have learned what are the examples that are related to indefinite articles. Now, come to definite article. Most of the time, we confuse where to use definite article, right? Where to use, where not to use definite article. What do you mean by definite? Definite article is nothing but which is going to make a noun particularize, which is going to make a noun specifically pinpointing that definiteness. That is called the, that is called the definite article the. So when we use a definite article, where we use definite articles, keep in mind there are two types of articles. One is indefinite article. A and an are called indefinite article, and definite article the is the definite article, right? So here we don't have any choice or with the definite article. There is only one, that is the. So the is used where we use with the. It is used with the obvious. Obvious means specific. When we are using the specific person or a thing, we should use the, right? Like the headmaster of the school has announced that 2 days are going to be as a working day as a part to cover extra syllabus. The principal, the head constable. When you are referring to the head constable, the specific head constable in that police station, right? The manager has asked to submit the file today itself. With the specifically, when you are mentioning any person with a designation, we have to use compulsory the. This is the obvious person or a thing. When you are referring to, when I say the pen is not working, it means to that particular pen the chalk is very good. When I say the chalk, it means this chalk is very good, right? So we have to use the with a specific person or a thing, right? The scooter is not working properly, or it's not running, the scooter is not giving mileage. It means that particular scooter which you know very well, which the things are known before. The second, where we use article the, when you are already spoken, and you are referring to the same person or a thing for the second time, we use the. For example, as you in your text, you can find the famous example. Once upon a time, once upon a time, a man made a friendship with a with an elephant. With an elephant. See this example. Once upon a time, once upon a time, a man made a friendship with an elephant. So here we have two non-independent noun, that's singular. One is a man, another one is second one is elephant, right? When you are saying once upon a time, a man, a man means not specific, in general you are talking, but for the second time, when you make the same person as generalized, when you are referring to the same person for the second time, we have to use compulsory the. It means you are specifying this person. You are talking to about the same person for the second time, or you are referring to the person for the second time. We have to use compulsory the with that person or a thing. For example, continuing. Once upon a time, an elephant, a man made a friendship with an elephant. The man, the man asked the elephant to keep its trunk. So here I am referring to the same man about whom I had earlier spoken, and I am referring to the same elephant which about which I had earlier addressed. Right. So in this case, we use article, definite article, the. It means when you are referring to a noun or a person, to a noun, that is a person or a thing which is already mentioned, we should use article the. Now coming to the next, where with what the nouns we should use articles. The first one is with the musical instruments we should use article the. We should use, address. We should not address any of the musical instruments without the in English. I cannot say he is very good at tabla. No, he is very good at tabla instruments. Right? He is a good pianist. Is the good, right? And we should use the tabla, the piano, the harmonium, right? Right. With musical instruments, we should use compulsory the. And next, with the unique things, especially with the unique things, we should use articles. Next, with the names of the rivers and mountains, seas, ranges, we should use no, articles. The Ganga, the Kaveri, right? The Ganga is the holy river of India. The Mississippi is the holy river of America. So like that, we should use the Ganges, the mountain ranges, the Himalayan mountain ranges. We should use articles with these rivers, name, seas, mountain ranges, all the name, right? And next one is with the directions. With the directions, we should use, right, articles like the east, the northeast. The northeast people are very good by nature. The southern part of India is very progressive. The north people are very no, rude by language, but they are soft by their nature. So like that, when you are using with the directions, the north, the south, like that, we should use compulsory the directions. With the directions, we should use the. Next, We should also use the with the adjectives with a plural meaning. The plural meaning adjectives that give a plural meaning. The blind. There is a school for the blind. He always work for the rich. Right? Modi government is much worried about the poor people. So when you are is the poor means when you are using this adjective with a plural meaning, we should use compulsory the with the like the blind, the rich, the poor, the energetic, right? So with that one, and apart from this, we should also use the with the superlative degrees. Superlative degrees. As we know, there are three types of degrees. One is comparative degree, no, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degrees. The third degree, we should use the most, right? He is the most handsome person in the class, the most beautiful thing, the most energetic, right? With the superlatives, the greatest, the smallest. So like that, we should use always the with the superlatives. Now, where this we have learned about articles, both definite and indefinite, where we should use and what are the uses of definite article and what are the uses of indefinite article, as we all already we have seen. Now comes formation of articles. What do you mean by formation of article? Where we should drop the articles. That is very important case to be learned in English. What are where we should not use article? Formation, we not vo, the OMISSION, formation of article, where we should drop articles. Very essential, very important one, and most important part of articles is formation of article, where we should drop the articles, where we should avoid using article. That's very necessary, because what happens, we always use article means we keep on writing on articles. We keep on using articles with all the non, all the person, all the things, right? That's not the correct way of using articles. We have to drop in certain cases. What are such cases where we should drop the articles? Because many a time we have seen articles are used with proper noun. Then what is the proper noun? Anything that is a naming word is called a noun, proper noun. Anything that is addressed as name, that is proper noun, right? We should not use article with the proper noun. That is the first and the fundamental rule, where we should drop article with the proper noun. But many a time when we make that proper noun in generalized sense, when you are saying when you are making that's known person, then we can use the article. But many a case we drop article, the or any article that is in general sense, right? With the people with books or place, with the names of the people, we should drop the with the names of the people. We should not use the Mark, the Romeo, the Juliet, right? The Tamanna, the Basavaya, like that we should not use. We should drop article wherever the names appear. We should not use, right? The Nicola, the Jacopo. We should not use the articles with the names. Next comes, we should also not use the the with the books until and unless it is in the title. The Durbar Valleys, the Paradise Lost. If it is in the title, it's okay, but you should not use, right? With the books, with the right, the guide. Okay, the guide is there by R.K. Narayan. We know very well. It's a very famous novel. In the title itself, but we cannot say the Kantapura. No, we should not. We should avoid using, right? with the books, with the plays, right? Now, second important point, towns and cities, states, right, countries. There are some exceptionals are there. You can use with the abbreviations like UK, the United Kingdom, the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, the USA, the USSR. With those you can use, but the names of countries like the India, the Pakistan, the Sri Lanka, we should avoid using articles. But when you are using with a particular citizen of that country, we can use the Indian, the Pakistani, right? But we should not use with the names of the country. These are cities, are towns, states, the Karnataka, right? We should not avoid using the with the no article should be used with these, and with the planets we should not use. We should not use with the or any article with the planets. We should keep in mind the Mars, the Jupiter. We should not use like the articles. No article is used with planets. With the sports or games, with the names of the sports or games, we should not use any articles like the hockey, the football. He is good at the hockey. You should not use the hockey. Only hockey is enough, right? With the names of the sports, with the names of the games, right? The Coco. He is good at Coco. He is. You should not use. He is good at the Coco. No, the Coco is not used. The Kabaddi is not accepted. We have to drop article with the names of sports and games. Now comes to males. With the names of males, we should drop articles. With the names of males, for example, we should you can't say like uh, the dinner. He had invited me to the dinner. No, he has invited me to dinner, right? So with the names of meal, dinners, meals like dinner, breakfast, supper, and lunch. So with these, all these go, we should avoid using article. It means no article is used with all these cases. One is the names with the proper name. The first one, first and foremost, this is the great blunder or the greatest blunder what the students they do in examinations. They use article with the names in the answer paper. You should avoid that one. That's the first and foremost thing to be learned in articles. First one, where to use and why to use, when to use. But when to drop, that is also very, very essential. Formation of article is very, very essential and it's a part of articles. Keep in mind, bear it in your mind permanently that it should not be used. No article should be used with the proper noun. Proper nouns are the naming nouns. With those, we should not use articles. The second, town, cities, states, countries, there are some exceptions are there. With them, it is okay. But with the certain right with the abbreviations, we should use. But there are some certain exceptions are there, right? The planet, sports, and this one is the last one, the males, right? With the with males, we should not use them, right? Now we have seen the entirely what are articles, what are the two types of articles, and where to drop article. Uh, all the contents we have seen here on a board. Now let us revise once again. Articles are used with a noun. In general, we have said they are used with a noun to specify. No noun should go without article, right? And there are two types of articles. Then that is indefinite article and definite article. A and an are the definite indefinite article, and definite article the is the definite article. So uses of a and we have seen where we use a or and. So a is used where we use a. A is used with a consonant sound. Any noun that has a consonant sound, we use a. Any noun which has vowel sound, we use and. Right? Like, but there are certain exceptions are there. It means that, so for example, our is there, right? So here this h has the sound u. U sound is there. So with this, our is used. Got it? A is an is used. An hour, even though it has a consonant at the beginning, but here it has the sound of hour. So an hour is used. Got it? University. For example, you take out this, you see this word university. See here, university, and if you use an university, it's going to be incorrect because this u is silent. It becomes universe. It carries u sound. So here university, u is not pronounced properly. So it is a university. So a is used. Vowel sound doesn't appear there. One minute. Got it? So it is used with a singular noun, the article with the meaning as one, and the next referring to any noun in general, we use article, right? Indefinite article. Now, definite article, the is used with a person or a thing that is obvious. Obvious means particularized, particularly definiteness. So we use by definition itself, definite means definite, particularly. With that word noun, we use with that noun we use the. The is always used with a definite noun, right? The next, it is used with the musical instruments. It is used with the unique things that are unique by nature. It is also used with the names, rivers, mountain ranges, and the directions, adjectives with a plural meaning like the blind, the rich, the poor. And here that's one formation of article, as we already seen that no article means that no article should be used in these following cases. One, with a proper noun. With the names of the people means proper noun. As we know, noun in proper noun are nothing but names of a person. With the names of the person, we have to drop the articles. And with the towns, planets, sports, meals. This is all about the articles. And in some other cases are there, like adjectives with the superlatives, we use the is used with the superlatives, like the most, the richest, the poorest, right? The high, the greatest, the smallest, like that we use articles. So this is all about articles. In the next class, we shall go with another new topic. Okay. Sir, ಇದು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಸರ್ ಮುಂದೇನು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಮುಂದೇನು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಇದು ಅರ್ಧ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮುಗೀತು. ಮುಂದೆ ಅದೇ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಂದ